Welcome everyone to Bridie's Straight Talk. I hope you all are doing well. I want to teach you guys a really simple antiseptic spray that you can keep in your purse, you can keep in your car, you can keep by your bed, you can keep in the bathroom for the kiddos. It won't hurt them. Of course, you're going to teach them to not put it in their eyes, right? I mean, that would be bad. It's a totally safe oil, and it's very, very simple. So I have an old bottle, and I keep plastic bottles for this because I'm a truck driver. I keep it in my purse. But you guys are going to just, this is so simple. I want you guys to get some witch hazel extract, okay? Write down the measurements. Let me grab the oils. So the measurements are going to be quarter teaspoon, because this is 2 full ounces. Do a quarter teaspoon of your witch hazel extract. Then I want you guys to get your, rubbing alcohol. One of the problems with the sprays you guys are going to buy in the stores is that it is full of rubbing alcohol and it's going to dry out your skin. Back in the day I was teaching people how to make prep bags and what they should have. You do not want to over dry your skin because then your skin will crack and then you're going to get wounds. You don't want that. So you're just going to use even a little less than a quarter of a teaspoon of this. It does not take much for it to be considered an antiseptic spray. Rule of thumb, guys, if you guys really want to learn this stuff, or, if you don't, that's fine, because that's what I'm here to do, is just show you quick things to do at home, right? Write down a couple of the chemicals. It's usually the first 3 chemicals that you see in anything. The first 3 ingredients in anything is where you're going to see the most of it. Write those down and look up the true benefits and what are not the benefits to what I'm going to assume the endocrine gland system. And I want you guys to always remember this too. Your skin is your 3rd organ. It's your 3rd kidney. It's the biggest organ of the whole body, actually. It's your 3rd kidney. So anything you put on your skin, right, you're bringing it into your body. Dr. Morris, my teacher, he taught anything you eat, breathe, and put on your skin is how you bring the outside world in. So you guys have to be really consciously aware of what you're doing with your skin. So you guys have those 2 down, right? You guys can always rewind the video and look again. Then you guys are going to take lavender. The benefits of lavender are absolutely amazing. I'm not going to be able to tell you all of them right now, but what I use lavender for is allergies. And so you're making an antiseptic spray, but what you're making is you're making a spray that's good for people who suffer from, seasonal allergies. This isn't going to be like if you have a food allergy and you need an EpiPen kind of situation, but if you have seasonal allergies, you need to be adding lavender to stuff. I have it in my, these 3 oils I'm using in this are in my diffusers. I put them in my baths. I use a lot of rosemary in my baths too though, but you got to do your lavender. And what I did with this 2 full ounces, remember, we're talking less than a quarter teaspoon of your witch hazel and your rubbing alcohol. Then you guys are going to take your lavender and you can do 15 drops. I like the smell of lavender. Here's another wonderful thing about lavender. If you are stressed out, if you just got a bad phone call or you're a truck driver like me and you got to get a trailer in a really crazy spot or you're dealing with bad drivers around you, I will spray this. I don't spray it right on my face. I just kind of spray it up in the air and I just do this, right? Put it on my neck and I'll even kind of do some of the rubbing right through here to really get it in. It will bring you down, okay? It's not like a Xanax, guys, but it will help. It will help bring it down. The next thing I add is lemongrass. Now this is a fun one. I actually am going to challenge you guys to look up these 3 oils and all the benefits. You are going to be amazed. But one of the reasons I put it in there is I love lemon. Lemon, any citrus oil that you put in a spray or whatever you're doing, it's a freshener. It freshens things up. So say like you're feeling really tired. The lemon in the lemongrass can perk you up, okay? It's amazing stuff. But check it out. You're making a mosquito repellent that's absolutely safe for you and your family. My next oil, tea tree oil. Guys, you need to have this. You need to have bottles of this, okay? 1, bugs hate it. You can put it in little aluminum foil things, just a couple of drops of the tea tree oil. You can put it repels bugs. Bugs hate it. This is why people use it for, you know, the kiddos that get lice. I can actually teach you guys how to make a lice regimen for a couple of days that's so much safer than doing the poisons, because you're putting the poisons on the kids' heads or your heads, however you got it. You know, lice is, and we even have these so-called super lice because of those poisons. Those poisons are what made the super lice. Tea tree oil is antibacterial, antifungal. I can actually teach you a video too on how to make stuff for women parts. Say you're suffering from candida, you have a yeast infection, instead of going and getting monostat and other things they have at the stores that are full of chemicals, you guys can learn a way to deal with it yourselves that's completely safe. And it's not gonna cause, you know, like you got the super lice, super fungal. If you have to keep using those monostats and stuff, you're going to make a super fungal situation in your body. And another rule of thumb with fungus, guys, is that somewhere along the line your immune system is being compromised. I still battle a little bit of toe fungus on one of my toes, and I've been letting it grow out for the last few months, and I've been putting the tea tree oil. It's looking a lot better, but it's almost shoe time, so I'm gonna be going and getting my toes done. It's like this endless cycle. But somewhere in my life, which I can probably guarantee I figured it out, my immune system dropped, and that allowed for a super fungal. And that's why people struggle with toe funguses, reoccurring yeast infections. And you know, I've been telling you guys for a long time that if you would look up, you'll see these things in the skies that are not normal. That's fungus and molds too. So we're constantly battling. I would say that we've been in a R for a very long time, okay? And it's not the kind of stuff that you think, well, that's not really yes it is. We are being inundated with a lot of bad things, and that's why I teach you guys simple things you can do in your kitchen. So you have lavender, lemongrass. I mean, you're gonna repel mosquitoes, that's amazing. I can be on the porch with my kids and they'll say, Mom, where's your spray? Especially my youngest son, because they attack his legs. Spray it on there, they don't want nothing to do with you. Simple ingredients. And guys, in this world, we are always making things very difficult. We don't mean to, but our minds make things very difficult. We think things should be this whole chemistry act in order to make things. And I'm showing you guys simplicity. Tell your mind to shut the hell up and make this and use this. Guys, I use this as my perfume. It's my bug repellent. It's antifungal, it's antimicrobial, it's antibacterial. It's good for me, it's healthy. Last ingredient, some extra virgin olive oil. And I mean, literally, you are just going to put 4 drops. 4 little drops in it, because you don't want this too oily. But that's gonna moisturize your skin. So wherever a little bit of drying that you're gonna get from the rubbing alcohol and the witch hazel, you guys are gonna be putting in a lotion, basically an oil. And whenever you're messing with essential oils, they always tell you to do a carrier oil. None of these 3 oils are a hot oil anyways. But it's always good to have that lubricant, right? Olive oil, I use that. Olive oil and coconut oil are my go-to oils for everything. And if you guys want me to teach you a woman oil that you can use that's healthy to insert, I am more than welcome. I'm just gonna do it. You don't even have to ask, but if you'd like it, please ask in the comments. I love reading your guys' comments. And I'm thinking about June, things are gonna settle down. I've been saying that for 2 years because my kids are having babies and they're getting married. And I don't know if I told you guys, but I'm gonna be the ordained minister at my youngest son's wedding and my older son's wedding. So I always have a lot of stuff going on my plate, you know, on top of having to do me. So I love making these videos for you guys. And I gotta tell you, I have been getting some really interesting comments. I love to talk to you guys. So please leave your comments below. Hit like, hit subscribe, and have the best day ever. And don't let this stuff stress you guys out. Remember, you got your lavender. That'll help you de-stress. TTFN.